Let's get nuts.
I couldn't help myself. I could not help myself. First and foremost, I want to say hi to Seamus over on YouTube. Hey, how you doing? Howdy, howdy. Hello, everybody. I hope you all are doing well. Sorry I couldn't make it. Yes, that's right. Today's attire brought to you by the Squirrel Station Attire, which you can find over at squirreldad.com. Free the bread, motherfucker. That's right. There is a shirt that says free the bread. This color here, they call it toast. How the hell could I not buy this? Are you kidding me? Free the bread in toast color. Hell yes. I will take it. 100%. Hashtag free the bread. That's right. Alright, so I'm trying something brand new today because YouTube has... Hello. Ah, cool. Someone got the Optimus Prime Vader. Awesome. Yeah, toast. Using your body double to finish setting up a new nightstand. No worries. I'm well aware that's how the boss typically operates. But yeah, I'm trying something brand new today. Hey, look, it's me. Not only are we on Twitch and YouTube, we're also on YouTube Shorts. Because YouTube rolled out a way to do vertical streaming. You can stream simultaneously in horizontal and in vertical, which injects it into the shorts. So fuck it, we're trying that out today. We're going to see how that goes. That's a lot of setup. Shorts, you say? That's right. That is a lot of setup that was kind of a pain in the ass. But that's alright. Hello. Hey, Kara! Awesome. 14 months. Nice. Nice. How are you? But yeah, that's what we're doing today. Today is going to be a lot of information and shit. No hockey lesson today, so I can make a Sunday stream. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, I'm going to be dumping a lot of info on you guys. But first, again, I want to apologize for not being able to make it on Friday. I was highly medicated. For those who did not hear, two of my dogs, Dosey and Sabine, got into World War holy shit in the backyard. And you guys know Sabine. She's my little spicy bean. She has a tendency of trying to dominate every dog in the house. Now, Dosey is about 75 or 80 pounds. Sabine is about 30. Sabine is a pit bull terrier mixed Staffordshire, whatever the fuck you call it. Anyway, she's essentially a pit bull terrier. Dosey is a DOSI. You're close. Dosey is like a Rottweiler Husky mix. And she is the most gentle, chill, docile dog in the world until you cross that line, right? Then you done fucked up. Because when you cross that line, she unleashes hell. Well, this one here, who is constantly trying to dominate her, yeah, that didn't go well for her. So I was in here and I heard some yelping and I'm thinking, oh shit, because all four of the dogs are outside. And I'm like, oh shit. So I had to get out there, my crippled ass, and here's me trying to pull apart, because they had death grips on each other. Here's me trying to pull apart about 115 pounds of dog, which is like latched onto each other in a death grip. I ended up unfortunately breaking Dosey's collar trying to get her off. I had Sabine by her collar. She had Dosey by the face, and I was picking them up to try and separate them, and here's me with two dogs lifted off the ground. I managed to keep myself upright for about 5 minutes, and I was very lucky, and then finally I managed to get them apart. Then Dosey went and took a strike back at her, took me out, knocked me over. I hit the banister and I hit my head on the deck on the way down. So yeah, I'm kind of on top of being the crippled mess that I normally am. Now it's like my wrist is fucked up, my left, and it's like a zigzag, right? It's my left thigh, right hip, left elbow, right wrist, you know. So, you know, getting to sleep is not very comfortable. So anyway, this was Thursday. So I was highly medicated on the way to on the way to bed, and I ended up sleeping a lot. So yeah, that's why I wasn't here on Friday. So you finally got your ear unplugged, just be taken up by dogs. Yes, yeah. On the good side, my right ear is unplugged and I can hear. Yay! So there's that. That makes me very happy because I have jumped back into a few music projects, right? If you missed it, I released the Sellout album, which, by the way, you are listening to right now. Makes for great background tunes for streaming, for chill, for whatever. That's available for free on the website. So squirreldad.com. You can get yourself all of the tracks plus the all of the album mixed together. You can hear your skull crack on the banister. Yeah, a few. Shut up, Chris. Shut up. Speaking of tunes and streams, did you know? You guys know that I still have the 24/7 lo-fi stream on my channel. Did you know that has been running non-stop 24/7 since November 29th? I realized that today and went, holy shit. It's crazy to think that it's been running for like 2.5 months. I know that there are some teachers that like to use it for in their class for when, you know, the kids are on study time or whatever. I know some people like to use it for just chill, for reading, for whatever, right? It's there, it's accessible to you, so check it out. It's all copyright free, lo-fi music, streaming 24/7 right here on my YouTube channel. There you go. I honestly keep forgetting about it because it's always there. But yeah, it's there for anybody to use, so have at it. So before I get into this, I'm going to ask you guys, how was your weekend? How are you doing? I'm in a shit ton of pain, but I'm in a good mood. So that's kind of balancing it out. That link seems to be not clickable. This one here? Yeah, I can click on it. Still feeling like death, so not really here. That's fair. I know that you guys are not doing your all-star best, and that's fine. I still appreciate you nonetheless. And I want you to get better. So take care of you. As always, remember, Rule 0 is there for a reason, right? Rule 0 is incredibly important. Take care of yourself first. Be it your mental health, or if you have work to do, or if you have family to attend to, or if you just need a break to get your shit together. Looking at me. I went to a museum for my birthday. That's kind of awesome. Yeah, fine, I will. You'll what? You'll take care of my friend? You had better. Probably a mobile app issue. It very well could be. Yucky today, AFAB bullshit. That's fair. Yep. I have somebody else in the house who is dealing with that right now. The young one. Youngest child has gotten so out of hand, we're currently planning on sending them to see grandma for a couple of months over summertime, so I'm not great. That's fair. I'm sorry to hear that, Angie. I remember I was that kid once upon a time where I was sent off to my grandmother's in a different province, 13 hours away for a month. I remember that very well. That happened a lot when I was a kid. All right. Requested deployment to specialists last week, and they haven't got back to me since I'm a weenie. Since I'm a weenie, my mom is going to call and find out they only take referrals, and can push through my trust issues, primary doctor, and message them for a request for a referral. Well, I'm proud of you for taking that step. At the very least, you're getting it going, right? Even if you need to get your mom to help you. right? If you need somebody to help you advocate, don't feel bad about that. Don't ever feel bad about that. If you need help advocating for yourself, that's a good thing, right? If somebody else can be there to help you, to advocate on your behalf, to help push that through, don't ever think badly of that. That's a great thing to have somebody at your side helping you out. Looks like my tablet's being a piece of shit. I feel like I should hire Chris to go around and wax some sense into them since Grandma's in Texas. There you go. But yeah, part of advocating for yourself is having somebody help you if you can't do it. That is awesome. You are in a very, very lucky spot if you have somebody that is there to help you, right? We do that for Jasa. Jasa is not at a point where she can advocate very well for herself. She's learning, and she's doing very well. But in the meantime, my wife and I are the biggest advocates for her, right? So don't ever feel bad for having, especially your parent, sweet, especially if it's your mom. Don't feel bad about that for a second, right? These are the people that your family is supposed to be there to help you. Supposed to be. I know not everybody's family is like that, but that's going to open a can of worms for me that I don't want to open. So anyway, as you're aware, Texas is quite large. It's true. It is true. All right, let's get to the boring shit, the nitty gritty. I'll get this out of the way. Some of you had caught the message, caught the picture, caught the information. Yay! I am now part of the YouTube Partner Program. Hurrah! I'd like to thank my my Darth Vader and Optimus Prime AI for pushing that over the edge. But yeah, thank you. So I have activated a whole bunch of shit, and I wanted to let you guys know about it because a lot of it, Shoes and I were, and of course Shoes being sick, right? He was doing his all-star best for me yesterday, and I appreciate the shit out of it because he's fucking death warmed over is what he is. But having him there to help me and go through stuff like that was, the Darth Prime collab, yep. But having him help me with that was incredibly helpful. So anyway, I just wanted to go over some stuff there with you guys because some of it is pertinent and some of it will apply. Hello, Tiamara, how are you? Hello. Okay, so like I said, with YouTube trying out their vertical, big shout out to Tiamara. Yes, we love our Tiamara. Yeah, with vertical being rolled out on YouTube, I am streaming today on YouTube horizontally and vertically. So we're going to see how that goes. So apologies in advance if I miss anything because I have the vertical up on my phone right now. I have the YouTube chat, which goes into here, but somehow it doesn't seem like I don't know if the YouTube vertical chat goes into here as well, but I guess we'll find out. But yeah, they have the memberships and the super chats and the super thanks and all of that stuff that is in there. So I, of course, turned all of that shit on. But I wanted to talk to you guys about the whole membership thing that YouTube has. Because to me, I had such a difficult time with this because I've already got Fourth Wall. I've already got Patreon, right? Where I give you guys, it does not from what? Let me see. No, it doesn't seem to. So I'm going to have to, that's because what am I using for this? Botrix I'm using for this currently. So I'm going to have to look into that. But thanks for helping me test that, Shoes. Anyway, so the membership thing on YouTube. Oh, hello, Sandra. Best posture check I can give you. There we go. I was accusing you of providing all the watch hours. Oh, I mean, you're probably not wrong. That's the thing. That's why I sent the first. Fair enough. Now, I'll dig into that later. But yeah, with the membership thing, I wanted to talk to you guys about that. I love the cat cam up. Hey, awesome. Maybe now I'll do some real stuff. Well, if you want to use me as a body double, you know I love that. I'm here for it. And always take care of you. I'm trying to focus. I'm the only one in the house that's medicated. I love you. We love you too, Mara. You are the bestest. Anyway, so yeah, with the YouTube thing, activate your hyperfocus. I'm working on it. With the YouTube thing, with the memberships. Okay, so they are kind of limited with that, but they feel like Twitch. So I wanted to do something special as I could with those. Dragon 7K, what's up, my friend?
You just need to activate your hyperfocus.
I need to. I don't know how well it's going to work, but here we are. That looks hilarious in vertical, by the way. All right, so I just want to go over this. So there are going to be the 3 tiers on that, as usual. I'm trying to make them as close to the other stuff as I can. I was having a very hard time with setting it up and like logicizing to myself why I should set this up. But then it occurred to me there are people that don't have or don't want Patreon, or are not on Fourth Wall or anything like that, or are not on TikTok or any of that stuff, right? So I tried to keep that in mind when I was doing this. So the tier 1 for the membership is $1.99. That's it. Starting there, and you are going to get your badges, your loyalty badges that look just like the pretty ones over here, like the 18++ and things like that. You will get the emojis. They only gave me 4 for now. So I put in the squirrels, the dancing squirrels, Pawsy Taco, and Free the Bread. As I get more members. Hey, Brookie! 28. Jesus Christ. Insane. That's right. It'll give you badges so that in the YouTube chat you will have badges. You'll be able to use emojis in the YouTube chat, which I think is kind of awesome. It had the member-only live chats. I have to look more into that and figure that out. And priority reply to comments, of course. I try and... YouTube is hard for me when it comes to the comments, because in a lot of cases, YouTube is the one where I try and stick to the rule of don't read the comments, because YouTube has some pretty vicious ignorance, shall we say. Here's our hydrate, rookie. Okay, so anyway, that's the $1.99 one. Tier 2. A wild Cyboozle has appeared. Hi, Cy. So nice to have you back. The tier 2 is going to be the $4.99 one. Business class. I'm trying to keep the names the same across the board. What that gives you is early access to new videos. So anytime I'm going to put up I do have another video project coming up for AI stuff. I have one of those coming up. I'm trying to work that into my big fucking kerfuffle and whatnot. But anybody who is a tier 2 business class member on YouTube will have early access to that. Don't worry, patrons. You will have it too. I will make sure that you do. Hi, Seamus. Welcome back. Photo and status updates. That's something that I'm going to have to like get in there and work more on. Try not to cause distraction. Whatever. You know how it is around here. We're all fucking distracted. And member-only polls. I'm trying so hard to stick to stuff like that, because to me it feels like I want to give you guys everything all of the time. But that's not how... Squirrel, exactly. That's not how this works. So we're gonna have member-only polls on there. And then the top tier. Now, could you believe that they actually suggested the tier 3 membership on YouTube to be $30? I'm like, that is insane. That is absolutely nuts. And maybe it's that voice in the back of my head that says you're not worth it. But I'm like, that's $30. Yeah, I could have made it up to $700 a month. Are we in the mood for a Pawsy Taco today? I could do that. Think about it in terms of folks like Markiplier. Yeah, like, where it's just bragging rights. Yep, YouTube has attracted to. So yes, it does. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I see we got a Posy Taco, which we will get to at some point. I want to finish this up first, so don't let me forget about it, okay? For the biz class, they didn't have a $9.99, so I had to pick $10.99 because they, for some damn reason, didn't give me that option. But it will include member shoutouts, which I need to look more into, and exclusive member-only videos. So I am going to actually treat that as something entirely on its own. Anybody who is a Tier 3 member on YouTube will get member-only videos. This will also apply to Patreon and Fourth Wall. If you are a top tier, you guys will also get that as well when I end up doing them. I don't know what I would do for them, but I now have incentive to do member-only videos. So I'm just going to stick to the 3 for now. I'm trying to keep them as close to everything else as I possibly can. Later on, if I feel like adding a tier 4, then maybe I will. But in the meantime, I'm going to stick with the 3 because that's, I don't know, that's just doing anything more than that and straying, maybe it's a tism talking, and straying away from having everything the same across the board. While the YouTube talk, because Sandra, I am now part of the YouTube Partner Program. Yay! Which means I can now get paid for YouTube videos. Yay! And they have a membership thing. So all of this stuff is like brand new to me. Effective yesterday. So that's why I'm kind of want to talk about it and get it out of the way. Yeah. Any questions you guys have, please shoot them at me and I will answer them to the best of my ability. That's about all I have to say right now on the whole YouTube thing. I just wanted to get you guys in the loop, let you know what was happening. Now that this is a thing, right? The membership thing is there. The super chats and super thanks and all of that shit is there. I turned all of those on. I turned on the ads for all of my videos. I tried to shut off mid-rolls in them because I hate mid-roll videos myself. I could handle seeing 30 seconds at the beginning of a video. I can handle that. I fucking hate mid-rolls because they just pop out of nowhere, right? So I tried to shut those off and make sure that you guys don't get hit with those. Let me know if it works. If you guys ever see it and a mid-roll pops up, let me know so I can do something about that because I hate it. But yeah, I wanted to get all that out and make sure that you guys were in the loop and in the know. So if you have any questions, shoot them at me here because I would love to answer them. And because I'm still learning about all of this shit, right? I've never been to this level on YouTube before, so hurrah! Which is also why I'm going to focus more on here as opposed to things like TikTok, because I am so pissed off at TikTok. I was comparing, and it was Lindsay, Brains and Spoons, who kind of has been making a big deal about this, but I did what she did. She focuses on Facebook and Instagram. I'm not going to focus on Facebook. Fuck that. But I did do, I did a comparison between like my TikTok views and my Instagram views. My Instagram views bury TikTok tenfold. And like, cause I'm getting like 500-ish, 500 to 1,000 views on a lot of videos. Where I used to get, you know, I was happy if I had 3,000 at a minimum per day. But yeah, Instagram is burying that shit tenfold, right? The preview of the Optimus Prime thing, it got about 200,000 on TikTok. It got 1.1 million over on Instagram, right? So like, you know why I'm not getting the views on TikTok though? Because I don't have a TikTok shop. And that's what they prioritize. They're a fucking shopping app now. If you have a shop and you have something to sell through their shop, they're more than happy to push you. But if you don't, you can just sit in the back, right? It's horseshit. So, fuck them. When it comes to doing lives, I am going to focus more over here on YouTube and on Twitch, right? Obviously, Twitch being my priority, but if we're talking like vertical mobile mode, because I could do it on my phone too, I'm going to focus more on YouTube, to be honest with you. All right, let me just back up here and catch up with what you guys were saying. I saw something Sai said. Mid-ads forced me to get premium. Yikes. Ads period made me get premium. That's fair. Me too, until I couldn't afford it anymore. Yeah. So tired of TikTok shop ads. Me too. Augustine Lara, how are you? I see you there. I can scroll 5 ads and guarantee one of them is a straight up ad and the other one's... When I do a scroll on TikTok, if I do a scroll of 10, it'll... On the For You page, it's going to be probably 3 or 4 people that I follow, and then some shit that is completely unrelated, and it is going to be 2 lives and a commercial. And the lives are usually somebody who's like playing with tarot cards, or fucking trying to like sell something, or have that little only geniuses can answer this math puzzle, and trying to get people to do math puzzles and shit with them. You know, stuff like that. Or in the middle of the night is like, you know, two or three girls from the Philippines trying to sleep in the middle of the night, and getting people to pay them to wake up and dance kind of thing. Yeah, guys, I'm sure you guys have seen those. Or I'm so thankful that lately, and just saying this, I know my phone's going to hear me and it's going to make me see it now, but I am so thankful that as of late, I have not seen much for the fucking NPCs where they stand there and like, thank you for the rose. Oh, cake and candy. Thank you for the rose. Like, I was losing IQ points just scrolling through that. It was enough to make me, the dumbing was real. I think I trained the algorithm so much my FYP only spits out funny dog cat videos. Hey, you're lucky then. I get my gold star for the day. Not only did I get our nightstand set up, awesome, congrats. Cleared out 3 drawers worth of clutter and garbage that needed to be tossed. Awesome, Aislinn. Awesome. Thankfully it seems to have gone the way, yeah, I'm really hoping so. I can enjoy the stream till I go to the gym. Well, it's awesome to have you here. I've been on Techno Talk for a while, most part. I have been, actually, as of late, because I've been following more independent musicians, and I have been for a little while, even before the, Niffler Z told me to come and say hi, so yep. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. Hi, Niffler. Well, if Z told you, then you're good peeps. Somebody want to give me a Z shout out? But yeah, shit, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I've been following a lot of independent musicians, like little small musicians. A lot of them from Canada, actually. Lady Z, tastes like nuggets. Like one of your leather dinos. Rar. Rar. But yeah, so following a lot of these little independent musicians, and then the Universal thing happened at the beginning of February, where they fucking pulled all of their music. So I've been getting a shit ton of independent musicians lately, and I'm all for that. All for that. In between 2 videos of somebody on the shop trying to sell me something, 2 lives that are completely unrelated to anything, and a goddamn ad. So, in between all of that, it's great. Finally finished it and watched a single scene. Oh, what did you finish? Sorry, just catching up here. Squirrel detergent. Where's the bottle? Oh, it's way over there. It's laying flat. But yeah. It's nice to know that Jay, you've got Techno Talk going on. You know what? Actually, I saw that blew my fucking mind is have you guys come across? He's an artist named Dakota, and he does really short covers of Linkin Park. He sounds exactly like a young Chester Bennington. It is fucking insane. Oni, how you doing? Hello, hello. I need to rewatch. I'm gonna repeat for last week. Dakota, yeah, you've seen that? So good. Like, so good. I'm waiting for the Mike Shinoda reaction to that kid. Because he has done, like, so many Linkin Park tunes in just, like, 1-minute snippets. Oh, my God. Just, oh, my God. A positive talk reminder. Thank you very much for that. Let me see if there's even one submitted. Somebody give me an exclamation Posy Taco, please. I've been waiting for people to actually submit Posy Talks for me to do, because I hate just coming up with my own. Thank you, Mama. Yeah, because I hate just... I can't say that. That's not fair to say that. What I mean is, I much prefer when you guys are supportive of each other, is what I'm trying to say. So, please, Posy Taco. Hides from the Posy Taco as usual. Hello. Okay, so that's on YouTube, and I can't see who that is. I gotta figure out why that is not popping up here. But whomever that was on YouTube, hi, thanks for the sub. Welcome aboard. Feel free to hide in here. Yes, I can do a Posy Taco. After that, I'm going to fill you guys in on how my week has been, why I, in the server, am on Rule 0, and all of that good stuff. But in the meantime, let me see what we got here. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all my non-binary neurodivergent squirrels, it is time once again for your dopamine dedication. Brought to you today by Free the Bread. Exclamation merch. It's actually brought to you by squirreldad.com. But Free the Bread, baby. Get yours in toast. Best fucking color choice ever. Great shirt. I love this. I am so proud of this shirt. I'm not going to lie. I think it was, before I get to the Posy Talk, I think it was, and correct me if I'm wrong, Shoost, who was setting it up. Hitting the soundboard, I don't... No, I'm not hitting the soundboard, Jay. I didn't even bother. Remember, I haven't even installed voice mod. Fuck that thing. Hi, Desi. But yeah, I think it was Shoost who was setting it up, and who told me that there was the color toast. I'm just like, are you fucking crazy? I gotta get one. So, yes, couldn't fucking believe it when I saw that color option. Yeah, he told me about that, and I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. So I went and I checked, and sure as shit, there it is. In toast. Dan, Polar Bear Dad, he's got one of these too. Yeah, toast! Exactly. Alright, here we go. Our dopamine dedication. Maybe a bit of a, it might be a little bit of a barrage. I don't believe in destiny, but... Right? Alright, here we go. Who am I picking for our dopamine dedication? Who am I picking? Don't worry, if I do pick you and you're not in the mood for it, it's going to be brief. Okay? Ready? Here we go. My first pick... You fuckers are regretting this now. My first pick for the Posy Taco is going to be Chris, the Queen Bee. Why, you ask? Well, I'm glad you did, let me tell you. Because Chris has been going through a lot of stuff. Chris and I have had a lot of one-on-one personal talks. Chris and I tend to hang out late in the night when we're doing this stuff. Chris is usually gaming or something. I'm usually working on music. But Chris has been going through a lot of stuff at home, at work, all of that. And Chris is kind of stubborn, shall we say. Tell me I'm wrong. Chris is kind of stubborn. and has a tendency of wanting to do everything herself. Yeah, kinda. Exactly. So we had a little chitty chat. That's an understatement. We had a little chitty chat. And I had to remind Chris that Rule 0 is a thing. And it exists. And it is there to help you take care of yourself. Chris was not wanting to take care of herself. Chris was wanting to get shit done. And we finally managed to convince Chris that Rule 0 is there for you to help you and to take advantage of it. And just stop and chill and relax. I know you're a doer and a fixer. I understand that. But there are times you can't fix everything all at once. So reminding Chris to sit down and just take care of you. Exactly. We're still telling her right now to sit the fuck down and shut up and just relax and take care of you, because you have to take care of you. So I am very proud of Chris for finally, after a week of convincing, I think, needed to take that 0, and she did. And I'm very proud of her for doing so, for being on it. And she's been poking at us. She's like, I'm ready. We're like, no, you're not. We know that there's other shit that you need to like process. So regardless, I'm proud of you, Chris. This Posy Taco is for you. Proud of you for doing that, for taking care of you, which is the most important thing. Reload. I'm sorry, taking a bit more time by choice. Good. Reload. This one's going to be super short. I want to send my personal Posy Taco out to Shoost because of him helping me so much. Always helping me so much. Always being there for me. Even when I am being a fucking stubborn prick. But him being there for me to vent, to help with business stuff, all of that, even while he is like deathly ill, he managed to like sit with me for like an hour-ish kind of thing before he had to tap out and go lay down. And I appreciate the shit out of it for helping me out as much as he does. He always does so much stuff behind the scenes that you guys never see. And like, so anybody who says, you know, Shoes doesn't do anything has no idea what's going on behind the scenes. Anyway, I want to thank you personally from me for helping me out as much as you have, for always being there for me, for being like one of my best friends, and just being you, my brother. Thank you very much. I appreciate you and all that you do. I'll leave it at that. See, that wasn't so bad. I know you're still sick and still feel like death, but anywho. Maybe I'll let it be, let it simmer now that the Posy Tacos are back. To fuck with it, please don't. Actually, if you do, can you turn on the YouTube notifications for me? I think that might be in Botrix, actually. I might have to do that myself. Anyway. And also...
God damn it, Chris.
There you go. Phrasing. All of the phrasing. Fuck I do now. As that sound there shows you, have been in the not greatest headspace for the last few days. About a week or so, which is why I'm on 0. I'm trying to... Well, okay. It also didn't help that my ear was plugged. So I could not hear out of my right ear for the life of me. I could not, and it was making me nuts because it was fucking with my balance, right? Obviously, you know how inner ear infections work. They fuck with your balance. But this was just like a blockage. Just need to announce that I have sweet potato fries and whatever the fuck that is in a can. My life is complete. Perfect. I'm happy for you, Si. Oh, boy. And yes, welcome back, Brookie. It's so good to have you now that your move is done. And like I told you earlier, please don't... I hope you figured out the audio thing on your phone so that I'm not pissing away all of your data. Best Kirk to enemies, I hope your ear is plugged. I hope both your... No, I hope your left ear is plugged. Just to fuck with your balance. Oh, Brookie just came off 0. Gotcha. Gotcha. Anyway, getting back to why I am on 0. Is because, like I said, I have not been in the greatest place for the last week or so. A lot of it had to do with me just being in a lot of pain and the blockage, which really fucked with me because that meant that I couldn't work on music projects, right? When I'm stressed, I like to throw myself into music projects to help me decompress, right? I try not to get super frustrated with them because if one's pissing me off, I just jump to another one, right? I have got so many. You guys should see how many unfinished songs I have. Like, it rates into the hundreds and hundreds. Anyway, not being able to do that hurt. It hurt me, like, so badly that I could not do that. So, having the blockage removed, finally, and I'd like to thank warm olive oil and hot water for that. It's like a budget mojito. Ah! Gotcha. Disney Bundle finally should be there Tuesday. Nice. Nice. Me knowing how many. Alright. Last count was 54. And those are the ones that I'm keeping track of. Is 54. But yeah, I haven't been in the place. You know what I mean? Boiling, no, not boiling oil, olive oil. Olive oil. If you're wondering, what I did was I took about an ounce of it. Is there coffee in the microwave? No, Jasa is having neck problems right now. So she's got one of the wife's pillows, and she's heating it up, throwing it in the microwave and just heating it up. You went medieval on that year. You're telling me a chicken fried this rice? Maybe. Chicken's maybe smarter than we realize. But anyway, Jamie, yeah, I took about an ounce of olive oil and I put it in the microwave for 30 seconds just to warm it up a little bit. And then I took a syringe kind of thing that we have, like a syringe for the dogs. We give them medicine. We have a whole bunch of them. So it's like one of the wider nozzle ones, about yay big. But yeah, I just took like, I don't know, 3 milligrams or something like that, and laid flat and injected that into my ear, because olive oil, being a natural thing, like you use that stuff in beard oil and skin oil and stuff like that. But yeah, so like laying flat and just like working, you know, kind of rubbing on the side of your ear and just kind of like getting it into the ear canal kind of thing, and letting it do its thing. Apparently it helps melt any wax blockages there. So I did that. I laid there for like 20 minutes. And this is at like 4 o'clock in the morning before I'm about to go to bed. I'm doing this. And yeah, after that, I went to the bathroom. I have a little squeezy nozzle thing. And so I had some, it was like, think like piss warm, if that's a reference for you. It was about that temperature, give or take. I would say, I don't know, like 20, 25 degree water. A little, maybe 30 degree water, Celsius. And yeah, just kind of just worked the shit out of it. Piss warm. You never heard that phrase before? Well, think about it, right? Think about it. That's all I'll say about that. But anyway, so I took this little squeezy nozzle and went to town, and lo and behold, bam, I could hear. And honestly, it was just like a little chunk, like yay. Just fuck. That's it. Yeah, body temperature, give or take. It's a Canadian. Is that a Canadian idiom? Piss warm? Maybe because of all the snow and whatnot. And because if somebody has frostbite, one of the things that they teach you is to piss on their hands if they have frostbite on their hands. Yeah, maybe that's it. Don't think too hard about that. That is something that we actually learned when I was a kid. Which was, a different time entirely. Sorry, I was putting food in the oven. I was messing with the settings, trying to get it. Also in Discord, that might be the problem. Maybe. Chunks, and we're back on Starfield now. Hey! I only hear that phrase in reference to beer. If a beer is piss warm. Yeah. That's gross. Piss warm beer. Everybody loves... No. Not in the least. Anyway. So yeah, I could hear again. Hooray! So I threw myself back into some music projects. And on the first day, Spaz created... No, never mind. But yeah, right after I had the blockage done, I went and completed the Sellout album, which is available, exclamation merch. It is available for free for everybody. Anybody and everybody can have it. You're listening to it right now. It's playing in the background. Yeah, so there's that. But anyway, I released that. So that's the first album of the year. And Chris has been keeping track. That has been the fourth album that I put out in a calendar year so far. A fifth is almost complete. The Meerkat album will be releasing in a couple of weeks, and I think I might actually put that one up on Spotify. There are a couple that can be drank warm. Drelance Guinness, is that one of them? Now, I'm not a big beer drinking guy. Hi, Bean. Yeah, very nice. Yeah. No, I don't know. Just because you can doesn't mean you should, right? Hi, Bean. What are you doing? Sorry, we're being interrupted by a dog here. What do you want, Bean? What are you doing? Hello. Hi, Sabine. Everybody say hi to Sabine. Hi, Beanie. What you doing? What are you doing, you shithead? Do you want to go outside? Is that your problem? You guys want to go play outside? Yeah? I'll tell you what. If you give me a few minutes, I will take you there when we go on our self-care break. Warm Guinness Black. See, I don't know. Guinness is a cold beer. Okay. A fifth is almost finished. Is another freeze. A fifth? Okay. Yeah, I'm not overly familiar with that one. Need to look about which ones I can connect. Yeah, again, not a beer drinker, right? Well, I'm not a big drinker at all nowadays, except for maybe when we go out for a steak dinner, which we did. It was me and my wife's 23rd anniversary together the other day, and we went for dinner. And yeah, I had a Caesar and an espresso martini. Correction. I ordered the espresso martini. I had like 3 sips of it. And my wife said, "This is great." And I shared it with her because had I finished that, I was not driving home. Other news, I found a new app that gives all the dopamines for the cleaning stuff that I despise doing. What's that, Zazzy? Tell the Jason thing. Which Jason thing? Them ears at the mention of outside. Right, Jamie? Turn for a 750ml bottle. The hoodie comment. Oh, yes! Yes, when we were out for dinner. Okay, so there's me, my wife, and Jasa. And we're there, and we all ordered the same thing. We're at that point with her now that she's too big to order off the kids' menu, but almost too little to have a full meal off a lot of other menus. Turns out, no. Because the 3 of us actually ordered the same thing. We ordered 7-ounce sirloin steaks, and it came with these butter mashed potatoes. But Jason and I added a skewer of grilled prawns, right? And I was so proud of her. She ate all of the steak, all of her prawns, and one of mine. This one here, who's now too big to order off the kids' menu, I was so proud of her. But anyway, so we're sitting there and we're just kind of doing the thing. And she got a little bit cold, so she put her coat on. And I can't remember what we were doing. We were being silly and joking around. And she pulls her hood up and like zips her coat all the way up and then ties the hoodie all the way in. Right? So you can't even see her face, kind of thing. And I think it was the waiter came by and said something. And my wife said, yeah, that's okay. We're all awkward here. And Jasa pulls the hoodie off and looks at her and says, "You pronounced autistic wrong, Mom." I was like, that's my girl. I was so proud. So proud. Hi, V. How's it going? Roger, your partner made the is ADHD. Zazzy, can you DM that to me, please? Free the bread shirts are on her website. I don't see it. If you go to squirreldad.com, and I think it is under the Squirrel Station stuff. See, now you're making me want to look to confirm. Let's confirm. No, I don't want the fucking back end of it. That's what I want. Should be on the Squirrel Station stuff, I believe. Checking. Yep, it is so. If you scroll all the way down, it's at the bottom right of the first page. Yeah, it's on like some hoodies and cups and stuff like that. Free the bread, leave my rolls alone. Ah, I see what you did there. Ain't you the funny one? But yeah, anyway, I digress a little bit. I was talking about the headspace that I've been in, which has been, yeah, not fantastic, which is why I'm on zero. Being able to get back to working on music has been a giant help for me. Like I said, the Meerkat album is just about ready, and then I'm going to focus on the Dark Side album. But yeah, being able to work on that again has helped me so much. And I'm just going to thanks, Az. But yeah, it's been a lot as of late. We've been dealing with some stuff behind the scenes in the Discord that has thrown me for a loop, and I'm having a hard time dealing with, even though some of it's a fucking weight off the shoulders. But it's just, there's a lot. And I've had a very hard time vocalizing it. I've had a hard time even when I'm in voice chats. There are a lot of times where I'm not able to speak, which is why I set up the Darth Vader soundboard.
Yes, no, maybe, okay, as you wish.
Shit like that, and of course...
God damn it, Chris.
And we can't forget about...
Godzilla.
I needed that one. Every tiny avatar for themselves. That's right, Battle Royale, babies. Who is going to win? And PBD says hydrate. We're going to hydrate. Numb, and numb. All the necessary phrases. Yeah, there's a good amount of them. Let me see.
Good evening. Good night. What the actual fuck?
Gotta have that one. For the ones where I have the extended... Yes, repeat the thanks, Si. But for the ones... Yeah, I see that. I have 3.5 minutes. Anyway. For the ones where I need to actually type...
If you want an answer to that, it's going to take a moment.
And if they say, okay, then have a moment.
Very well, stand by.
There we go. I'll take the second place. Nice. Alice Idra? I don't know who that is. Anywho, I digress. Shoes brings up a very important point. It is coming up on time for the first self-care break. So I'd like to remind you that once an hour we do this. This is me trying to help you take care of my friend. That's you. So I would like you to get up, have a stretch, maybe go get some water, take a bathroom break if you need. I will check my posture. I will even actually do that extended when I get up. Go get a snack. Check your laundry. Do what you need to do. But regardless, it is time for a self-care break. So let's take a couple of minutes.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
That's fine. It'll only be a moment. Go and take care of yourself. We'll be back in a second. All right, that was good enough for me. I put the dogs out, gave my daughter a kiss. Well, actually, no, I forgot. I meant to. Anyway, I talked to my daughter, told her to listen for the dogs. There we go. Roxy, welcome. Let the dogs out. I did. Anyway, Roxy, hi. How you doing? Welcome. How are you? So again, a reminder to you guys, we are live on YouTube Shorts, and Twitch today. I hope you're having a great Sunday. Let me see what I have written down here, because like I had initially said, I wanted to talk about the YouTube thing and let you guys in on that. I see what you did there. But yeah, I wanted to let you guys in on the YouTube thing. Make sure that everybody was in the know about that. Those of you who do decide, and again, I had such a hard time with that because I honestly, at the end of the day, you guys know that I don't want to just bilk money out of everything. I mean, that makes me a terrible capitalist, I guess, or a terrible, I don't know, money hungry person, but I don't want to do that to you guys, right? So yeah, great. Want to support me on Patreon? Fantastic. If you can't, I still love you. It's great. You know, you want to subscribe on Twitch, but you can't or you don't want to, that's great too. You know, I don't care. I don't want to bilk you guys, which is, to me, setting up the member thing on YouTube. That's why it was so hard for me, because I'm like, oh look, it's one more thing. But I mean, I might as well. Let me back that up. I needed to remember that there are other people that just watch on YouTube, so there is that. But I mean, I wanted to try and keep it even across the board, price-wise, for the tiers, as the same thing as Fourth Wall and Patreon. Even though there is going to be some extra stuff in there, so I don't know. It's new. It's going to be interesting to take on and do all the reading behind the scenes and blah blah, all that shit. So anyway, this, yeah, for all your tears, yay! Yes, tears, exactly. But I'm excited about having the super chats and the super thanks and whatnot on. That's great. I think that's fantastic. When's your next appointment? That's right. See you next Tuesday. That's right. Why would you say that? When's your next appointment? Cunt. What? That's not even a date, Desi. God. Why? Why for? It's alright there, bud. Don't you know? Settle down, you guys. I see a dragon. I know the elusive Drelance is here, too. So, let me see here. Therapy sessions are on Thursday, but it still works. That's fair. All aboard. What do we got? Cy throwing a sub to Drelance. Awesome. Thanks, Cy. If you guys didn't know, in the Discord, Drelance is one of the lucky ones who completed the Christmas challenge, the Star Challenge, or whatever, last year. Not last year, the year before. One of the few who is honored with that little star and the lovely yellow color. If there was a gun, you might need to. Yeah. Maybe. Speaking of piss warm. Did that in a day because I'm weird. Oh, yellow. Ah, I see what you did there. Okay. She'll find my Navi. God, you guys. Alright. Did you guys want to see some of the stuff that is going to be coming out in the near future? So far, the Meerkat album has 7 tracks on it. I'm working on an 8th. And I might just leave it at that. We shall see. I don't know yet. I gotta figure it out. There's that. But it's all, like I said, it's the melodic dubstep stuff, right? So it's kind of like mellow, but still has like kind of a groove and beat to it. So there's that. But honestly, music-wise, I have been, like, since I can now
I just
hear
wanted
properly.
to be a real squirrel.
Hello.
Thibu system demands that you take a selfie and send it to them.
Oh my god. That's kind of a running joke. Apparently the bus has like 412 fucking selfie cards. Which is hilarious, so I gotta find you here now. Where are we? Dun, da, 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 da. I will find you. There you are. Alright, what do we got? We're gonna do one like this. One selfie incoming.
Surprise, motherfucker.
First prize, motherfucker. Hard eyes, motherfucker. Rude eyes, motherfucker. Supplies, motherfucker. Some fries, motherfucker. Disguise, motherfucker. Some pies, motherfucker. All rise, motherfucker. Wrong size, motherfucker. Super size, motherfucker. Snake eyes, motherfucker. I got highs, motherfucker.
Love it. One selfie sent. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm so happy. Hi, Andy Kitty. How you doing? Yeah, like I said, ever since I got my hearing back, now, musically, I have been all over the damn place. I've been working on Ross Gates tracks, which I don't plan on putting out until like midsummer or something. I have been working on the Miami by Midnight, which is probably just going to be an EP. I don't know how many tracks is going to be on that one. We'll see. I don't know. It's somewhere between 3 and 7, maybe. I don't know. I've been working on the hardstyle stuff. I've been working on the AI tunes. Like the next AI song that I have is going to be pretty amusing. Something that I have in mind, but I'm working on another one that I'm going to put out. Those of you who enjoyed 80s rock are going to get a kick out of it. We'll say that much. My live caption just said motherfucker over and over there. Nice. Oh, you shithead.
Caffeinated_cupcake says lose the goggles, 4 eyes.
Very well. I shall. I'm going to do my best to read the chat now. I read a story about a neurodivergent squirrel in an Animal Crossing type setting. I mean, I totally could. I have another YouTube channel where I do AI videos. I have one done, but I haven't put it up yet. It's about a girl in a steampunk setting that meets a robot. And they, you know, it's kind of more kid-oriented. Oh, the time, I've got a timer. You guys can see it. My timer is right up here. I actually was going to, and then I saw the timer bar at the top, but I was about to set a timer for it. So it's about Chris. Yes. Chris, taking on robots. But yeah, you know what? Indie Kitty, DM that to me. DM me that, and I will take a look. Cookies for everybody. Make sure you grab a cookie on the way by. It goes good with coffee. Ah, num num num. Was a bit distracted. That happens. What did you say about 80s music? 80s music challenge? Oh dear God.
I bent my Wookie.
I bent my Wookie too. But that's enough about me. I was gonna jump over and do more music talk with you guys, but we'll get there after I can see. First I couldn't hear and couldn't work on music. Now I can't see and talk about what? How does that work? Not being able to see prevents you from talking. I think the hell not. Anyway. I can run it if you don't. Everything is in the right turns into a gothic splatter. Well, I mean, no, just DM me the idea, and I'll run with that. I could totally do that. In fact, I have one of the models that I downloaded recently for my Stable Diffusion is a coloring book model. So I have been asked numerous times to put together. DM me on Discord if you can. Those are the ones I see first. But yeah, I've had lots of people ask me to put together coloring pages of like hobby and stimmy and stuff like that. So maybe I'll whip together a little coloring book thing to put up on the shop. Why the hell not, right? Something else to do. Oh, I'll tell you why the hell not, because I have 53 now songs to work on. Anyway. Oh, yes, please. That is on my list. It is on my list to do. But yeah, as for current, all of the music, I have been all over the damn place. Let's take a screenshot. What you said. Okay, well, thank you. Like Animal Crossing mixed with Happy Tree Friends. Ah, good old Happy Tree Friends. Happy Tree Friends was the bomb, man. We used to have fridge magnets, actually, of Happy Tree Friends for the longest time. My wife and I ordered them right off their website. It was great. Also, what else did we have? I think with little sweatbands or whatever with the characters on it. I've never seen Happy Tree Friends. Oh boy. It's a thing. It's on YouTube. You can find it there. Yeah. Speaking of splatter horror. Yeah. That cartoon does it, but it's pretty hilarious. It's also very graphic. So if you're not there for that, you know, if you're not up to cartoon graphic violence, then yeah, stay away. Other than that, it's kind of funny. Sung by Animal Crossing Pixels. That's still a brilliant yet terrifying idea. In my mind, it absolutely is. Yikes. When your brain plans memory, if you make it a timer for laundry, but it's a false one. That is super loud in my ears. Got my attention though. Holy shit. Hopefully that you guys didn't have to hear that too. I hope. Because wow. Brendan Stimpy imagined in modern times. Yeah, with cleaner animation. I didn't hear the timer. Okay, good. Good, because that was jarring, is what it was. And that's fine to do to me for a timer. Not fine to subject you guys to that. Anyway. I wanted to share some tunage with you guys. If that's cool with you, of course. Hubby used to me singing Hello Darkness. Well, no, the coloring book thing, lots of people have asked for it, and I'm here for it. I'm totally down with that. I guess it's okay. Well, I mean, I don't have to. We can talk about other shit. Like coloring books. I'm here for it. I will absolutely put you guys together a coloring book for sure. It's just, I need to find the time to do it. That's all. No biggie. Though now I'm thinking about how I can inject the squirrel father. I can guarantee he was being sarcastic. Pretty much. Mama will lose her shit if not, but it's up to you. I mean, maybe. We'll see then. Should we make Mama wait? Do I want to die? I guess is the important question. No. That's fair. All right, all right. I'll play your little game. God damn it, every time. Stupid thing. Yeah, she's got to make it over here first. True that. True that. Alrighty. So, this is going to be a little bit chill for a bit here, so just kind of bear with me if that's not your vibe. But yeah, the Meerkat album is going to be out very soon because I'm almost done. I just finished doing a quick remaster on most of these and re-uploading them. I'll give you a little sample of what some of them are, but they're going to be coming very, very soon. And yeah, I'm going to drop these up on all the platforms like Spotify and all that shit. So, something for you guys to groove to. So,
You seem
check.
to get all you want, but it's okay 'cause you are the one thing I want. And when I wake up, I see your pretty face on the pillow, right next to me. Feeling the breeze from an open window, let me breathe. Fly away, fly away, fly away, fly away with me, yeah.
Good night, lads.
Fly away, fly away, fly away with me, yeah.
When I do release this, again, it will be on all of the platforms. I will also put a copy up for free on the store. It'll be under freebies right there. However, if you are a top tier on Patreon, you guys will be getting a digital copy of it with the covers a couple days in advance. So it always pays to be a top tier. I always try and give them the goods that way. But yeah, you guys will get all of the cover art that comes with it as well. But yeah, that gives you kind of an idea. Actually, the album is going to be called Spark of Light. I'll play you that one, and then I have a special one just for Mama. Very simple, sets the tone. Had to put some kind of wub in there. Spark of Light. Yeah, that one is the title track for the album. So I was kind of hoping that that's the first one. I'm hoping that kind of sets the vibe for the rest of it. Because, again, I don't even know how the hell I ended up doing melodic dubstep. I think it was just like the ADHD took control. It was like, you're going to write all of the music. And then the TISM went, yes, but you're going to categorize it and you're going to create a new name. Back on streams now. We're finally, yay. But yeah, I think that's what it was. What was the one under it? The one under it? This one here? Oh, Protect Me? Oh, you want to hear that one? Well, first I've got something else for you. I was kind of a dink, and I sent Polar Bear Mama a picture this morning, but I blurred out the title, because I'm a jerk like that. What I did last night was I took her and my favorite song off that album, and I created the Calling Home version. And what I did was I added, right in this part here, kind of the effect of, because the lyrics talk of a girl being on another world, right? And wishing she could call home. So in this part here, I made it sound like she was trying to call home, but the call gets disconnected, and extended the track. So I'm going to play this one for you. This is Another World, the Calling Home version, or the Calling Home XXL version, actually, is what it's called, because it takes that track and extends it into an extended mix, because it was only 2 minutes long before that, and I was like, I love this song so much, it needs to be longer. Anyway, mute stream for Polar Bear Mama. Aha, sucks for you. Anyway, this is what it sounds like.
Wish I could go home and turn myself into who I was. Heard someone creeping through the door. They found the key to my mind hidden on the floor. I tried tried to scream, but my voice was gone. And they stole every part of me I used to own.
Well, I mean, lyrically, yes, it is kind of an emotional song, right? That's why after when I put that part in there, I tried to make it nice and subtle. I mean, the song is chill enough as it is, right? But I still wanted to have that kind of like chill-ish rebuild vibe and make it sound like she was trying to call home and kind of build it up and build it up. And then at the end, it has kind of like a disconnect sound as if the call failed or didn't go through or whatever. And then have her singing almost a cappella after that made it sound so much lonelier and, you know, like so much sadder, right? And that, honestly, that hit me when I did that. I'm like, this is fucking great for the idea that I was trying to run with, right? It makes it just more, it makes her sound more isolated, you know? So that's kind of what I wanted to do with that one. E.T. phone home, yeah. Yeah, well, she's reverse the situation. She's on another world trying to call home. So, yeah, anyway, that's what I did with that one. I'm going to make these available on a playlist to the patrons, of course, patrons and members on Fourth Wall. And honestly, I need to remember members on YouTube. If we get anybody on that tier as well, then I'll start sharing music with you guys over there too. So there you go. I'm going to try and keep it across the board, you know what I mean? It's just, I need to fucking remember there's more than one Patreon-ish thing. But yeah, I will make all of these available to you guys, including the brand new one that I just finished up this morning. I'll play this one for you, and then we'll get into something a little more energetic. But I kind of wanted to give you guys the idea of the Meerkat album, which is coming out right away. Again, I don't even know how the fuck I got here writing melodic dubstep, but that's where my brain was at the time. And I guess I'm okay with that, you know what I mean? This one's I'm Free. You may have heard the vocal elsewhere. Yeah, I finished that one this morning. Again, thank you, hearing. I had actually forgotten that I was working on this one. And I'm sitting at a VC with Chris, and I'm like going through some projects that I had. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I forgot this one was almost done. Anyway, like I said, I will make that list available to you guys. Where's my Cy Boozled? Where are you at? I hope she's still around. And how are you guys all doing? You guys okay with stuff? You guys okay with the tunes? Hopefully. I know it's kind of chill. Not quite the energetic blast that a lot of it can be. But like I said, I guess that's where my mind was at the time. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if there's a delay or anything, or... There we go. Am I okay? I presume that's a rhetorical question. Yes. Yes, it is rhetorical. I guess. More so, you know, okay with the, oh, hey, there we go. Don't forget to hit like, oh, thank you very much for that, PBD. Yes, if you are watching on YouTube, please give me a little thumbs up over there. Helps a guy out, you know what I mean? Or, you know, if you guys want to sneak over and pop a little like on there, that'll help a guy out. Yeah, thanks. I forgot I had moved the YouTube chat over to that side. I'll go to bed. You all have a nice day. Sandra, thank you for being here. Hopefully those tunes kind of chilled you out and got you in a nice mindset for bed. Hopefully. Life is a thing that is actually a thing that has happened. It's true. I was making their foods, but I like it a lot. Good, good. Excellent. Excellent. Well, I'll tell you what. We will do one more just to bring the energy back up for you. I'm sure Mama's going to hate me for this, but enjoy. This one's going to be coming out at some point in March-ish or something, I hope. We're almost there. Shall we set it off?
Baby,
It just occurs to me as I'm sitting over here, I'm like, I'm just rocking out, right? I'm trying to find the pause button, and my hand is moving on the mouse so much that I could, and it was behind my head here, you right over here. Yeah, I was trying to find the pause button down here, and I'm rocking out so much that the mouse is bouncing all over the place, and I can't find the pause button. Wow, good for me, I guess. Oh well, I'm a special breed, aren't I? Yes, I are. Anyway. Hopefully that gave you a little bit of a dopamine boost or a little bit of an energy hike. Hopefully. I hope. And now we can just kind of like cruise back in here and have a little more chitty chat, shall we? Pizza. Okay, so what's with the pizza boxes, Jamie? Do you just have a bunch of pizza boxes you got to get rid of? Headbanging with my pasta. Perfect. Yeah, is it just you've been collecting pizza boxes? Hey, whatever. That happens. Crush them. Crush them all down. Make them fucking flat as you can. That's one way to do it. And the other is burn them. Throw them individually into somebody else's recycle bin. That's fun. Or if you want to be a real dick, tear them all in half and then throw them all in. Well, actually, that'll help them out. Just throw the fucking pizza boxes into recycling. I'm sure somebody will appreciate that. And by appreciate, I mean probably not so much. Maybe. I don't know. I say things. It happens. Oh boy, oh boy. There we go. Okay. Two well beans. Again, if you're watching over on YouTube, hey, make sure you pop a like on the video. Help a brother out. Know what I mean? She helps algorithm-wise. So I'm told. Anywho. I did actually want to talk about a couple of other things. One is, I hear some people were saying something about a rave. Can't recycle them here, something about messing up the sugar. Well, and the fact that there's food in it, too. There's that, right? Regardless how clean you think it is, there's going to be pizza grease and maybe stuck crust on the bottom for when it was, you know, nice and hot and kind of melted itself, as it were. But yeah, we were talking last time about potentially having another rave. Because, I mean, it has been a while. The last one was the middle of October. Shoestageddon. So there's that. But I recall we were talking about... Hey, Poet! How you doing? We were talking about what to do to earn the rave. And there was a mention last time of raising money to give to the food bank. I exist. Yes, you do. It's nice to see that you do. Any other ideas? Some more Godzilla commercials? I mean, maybe. I guess it depends on what I feel like the title and the theme needs to be. The intros, I swear, they're half the fun. Setting the theme, setting the vibe for it, that's really half the fun. And the fact that we snuck in 2 chaos jokes in the last one, that was a thing too, I guess. But anyway. Anyway, do you guys have any further... Yeah, I love you, Chaos.
Praise be his name. May he destroy this house last.
Love you. Yeah, do you guys have any other thoughts? Lies detected. No. No lies detected. Shelters that help with those who are trying to live abusive homes. So like a local Yeah, there are a couple places like that. You talking to the dog or me?
The dog.
Okay. The jokes are the biggest part. Like I said, I love doing the intros. It's fun. It is so much fun. 2 congested kitties currently. Only one is supposed to be congested. Oh no. I mean, we can figure something out. I think I would just need to set a goal for it. Is what I can do. So maybe. I see a Road Toads. How you doing, Road Toads? What's up, buddy? Animal shelters, buy food for animals. That might be an idea, especially because, as most of you know, my wife volunteers at a local rescue. She volunteers a lot. And we also foster a lot. We currently have a foster here. His name is Gooberson the First. And he is a 6-month-old, we think, Rottweiler cross. How about a human that needs food, like a food bank? Something along them lines. I mean, I'm sure I could figure something out. Is running for the shelter, Nikki Volunteers app, my rescue. Gonna be an option if y'all want it. You and I can talk about that. That is an idea. Yeah, I feel like that's something that I would have to consult with my business manager. I'm so glad I have one. I love to give money to the animals. Yeah, of course. You got to buy them food. You have to... We'll chat later. Okay, cool. You know, buy them food. Hey, Rotoad's throwing 5. Look at you, man. Hey. Thanks, Toads. You're the shit, man. Much love to you, my friend. Astrovisional, that is George, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. Not close to death today as I was yesterday. Okay, well that's good. I hope you're on the mend. Yeah, that's George. Yeah, I thought so. Medical expenses will get real expensive fast. Well, yeah. The foster, the shelter or whatever, the rescue. Thank you, words. They cover the cost of any of the fixings that have to be done too, right? So not only medical costs, but spays and neuters for all of the animals, because they all get spayed and neutered before they get adopted, right? And that's $200 and something, if I'm not mistaken. You know, it's a couple $100 anyway, and the rescue covers the cost of that. So I get what you're saying for sure. But I also know that, hi Gothic, how are you? I also know that right now is a time where a lot of people are struggling, right? And as much as I love the idea of giving to animal shelters and stuff like that, I also kind of feel like helping out my fellow humans might be a thing too, right? Because again, this is an incredibly hard time for a lot of people. You know, the cost of everything is going up. Local governments are doing everything that they can to privatize shit and make things worse for everybody while claiming that they're doing better, yet doing nothing about skyrocketing costs of food and bills, utilities, stuff like that, right? I know that it's an incredibly hard time for a lot of people. So, right, this is where I'm kind of like, if I'm gonna do something and give to a charity, like normally my go-to used to be, and still kind of is sometimes, the Kids Cancer Care Foundation for Alberta, right? Because my oldest child had cancer. Not sure if many of you know that. My oldest child had cancer when they were 11-ish years old, same age as Jasa right now. But they had cancer, and they had to, you know, go to they stayed in the Ronald McDonald House. They were in the cancer center in Calgary for like 9 months, kind of thing. Right, so that was my go-to, was giving to the Kids Cancer Care Foundation for Alberta, because they covered a lot of like bringing in celebrities and a lot of the fun stuff you know, for them kind of thing. Of course, we meant, yeah, Ronald McDonald House is another good one, right? Again, these are things, like I said, these are things that we can absolutely discuss, right? If we're going to do this charity style, then, you know, I want to do something that's important, obviously. You know, I don't want to just give to something random, as it were. My words are betraying me here, but I think you all know what I mean. One of my cats is 9 weeks old, got there, vision tested in emergency hospital, helping people affording food and their pets, looking for a food pantry. Yeah, we've got a lot of places here in town that I can just think of, right? Like, we've got a place called the Mustard Seed, and it helps people that are struggling with addictions and that are living on the streets and stuff like that. You know, in town, it's kind of a local joke because people are dicks, but the amount of like homeless people or people, you know, houseless people that are down there and like living in the bush behind the places. Put a poll in the server and the top 3 get the final vote. Potentially. Ronald McDonald House is a good idea. You know what? I'll make it. Actually, what? Yeah, we'll absolutely discuss options later. Abuse center. Those are my top 3 that I'm thinking of. Anyway, but yes, we will absolutely discuss it. You know, if that's what we're gonna do to get the rave to happen, then we're gonna make sure it's a good one. We're gonna make sure it goes to a fantastic cause. Yeah, words are very hard. Or just an idea for a hot tub for Dan. I mean, we could do that. We're not going to. But I mean, the idea is there. And Brooks said something earlier that I missed. One of the things I want to eventually do is create a fund to help pay for Vet Bill's emergency operations event. Maybe make it so what happened to Murphy doesn't happen again. That is a fantastic idea, right? But again, these are things. Shoes and I will we'll have the chit chat and we'll kind of go from there. But you know, I want to get your guys' input on it. What you think, what you feel. I'll let you borrow it. You live 3 fucking provinces away. All right, you know what? I have a button for that.
What the actual fuck?
There you go. 3 provinces away, man. Jesus Christ. Sounds like a you guys problem. Yeah. A fund to get me to Canada. See, there were so many ideas. That's right. Much better business meetings. Much better. Substantially better. Productivity through the roof. The roof, I tell you, is on fire. We don't need no water. Let them... Anyway. But honestly, you know what? I say that jokingly, but I think I actually mean that. They would be much more productive. Why? Because we wouldn't hurt so goddamn much. Yeah, gonna bring over my toaster. You're a toaster. All right, so it is marked down. I've got it written down. That is something that Shoes and I will talk about. Getting a rave coming for you guys, but trying to figure out what to do to earn that. So, yeah, we will talk about it. Because yeah, you know what? I'm kind of rave itching myself a little bit, especially writing so much music. Yeah, I've kind of got the bug again. So we shall see. I guess we shall see. There was another thing that I wanted to talk about that I think is very important, that I think a lot of you might need to hear. And we had talked about it earlier when it came to me, but now I'm going to talk about it as it pertains to you. Yeah, you. You, right there. The one that's listening to me right now. You. Got a bug you. Alright, no you. No you. No you. And Tiamara can understand this, because it's also something that Tiamara promotes very heavily. And once again, getting back to the topic of Rule 0. As I just finished saying, yeah, la la la. La la la. As I just finished saying about taking care, nice. About taking care of yourself. And Chris being on a 0 right now, me being on a 0 right now. There were some people, Goblin Fee just came off of one, dealing with some stuff, right? It is immensely important to take care of yourself and do the things you need to do to take care of you. Yeah, Brookie just came back off of one after doing some moving and stuff like that, right? A lot of these things are, like in Brooke's case, I'm not going to speak for Brooke and how she was feeling and whatnot during all of that. I know that wasn't the most ideal of situations, right? But yeah, I know, self-care. I know it sucks, right? But like, Brooke just had to move, taking time away from everything else in order to do that, in order to make sure that everything is done, the move is complete, taking care of herself in the process. It was scary and stressful. Yeah, right? Again, like I said, I'm not going to speak for you. Obviously, I don't know what you went through. I'm not going to pretend to understand how you were feeling or what you went through during all of that. Just like as with anybody else going through a hard time. And Tuck Rule 0.5, don't be stupid. Back quietly in the shrubbery. Hot tub meeting table would count as self-care. Yes, it would. Story Mage, what's going on? How are ya? Checking in from my bed, sick. Need help eating. I hate self-care when sick. That's fair. But you came in at the perfect time. Hot tub meeting table. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. But self-care is, and yeah, as Mara said, Rule 0 is so fucking important. It really is. Making a Rule 0 emote. Hey, did you see that Lady Z has one? I like Lady Z's. We have a couple in the Discord that Gothic made. I didn't put them in the... I don't think I have any open spots to put them in here on Twitch. There it is. There's Lady Z. See, I like that one. See, look at that. I think that looks fantastic. But yeah, we have a couple in Discord that Gothic made. Make yourself one. Absolutely. It's pinned on my TikTok profile. The video about Rule 0. Right? That's how important I feel that it is. Hey, chicken nuggets. Right? It is on my TikTok profile. That video is pinned at the top. That's how important I feel that it is. There are times, and we are all fucking stubborn. Every one of us are stubborn and hate the idea. Rar. And hate the idea of self-care. Right? That's why we do a self-care break once an hour. Another one is coming up in a few minutes. Right? Is to make sure that somebody reminds you to go get a water, have a snack, stand up, have a stretch. Shit like that. Right? That's how important it is. And I know that a lot of people, they like to brat about it and be, be a little bit of a stubborn pain in the ass and get a little defiant about it. Especially PDA. I get that. You don't tell me what to do. From the hot tub spaz place, Dan, you shopping. Yes, Poet, I agree with that. No, it's Liz. I talk to people all the time dealing with family with dementia, so I always remind them to take care of themselves. And if people cry when I remind them it's okay to need help. Yes, absolutely. It is. Okay, listen closely. I know every one of you needs to hear this. Okay? Listen. Come here. It is okay to not be okay. It is okay to ask for help. It is okay to accept help when it's offered. These things are all okay. You don't need to take on the entire fucking world by yourself. You can't. As invincible as you think you are, you can't. Sorry. That's just a reality. It's okay to accept help. Self-care is whatever makes you and your body happy. Yes. Absolutely. Remember, self-care is different for everybody. That is true too. Self-care could be different for everybody, right? It could be as simple as, it could be anything from going and having a spa day, right? For self-care. It could be as simple as that. It could be sitting in Dan's imaginary hot tub. It could be playing video games for 8 hours. Having a day. Someone clip that? Oh, don't worry. We'll get it clipped out. It could be as simple as that. Self-care is different for everybody, but the point is that taking care of yourself is paramount. It is incredibly important. We are going to take a self-care break, speaking of which, because I just kept babbling and babbling. But we'll be right back in a couple of minutes. Go and take care of yourself. Get a water, a snack, stand up, have a stretch, and we'll be right back. Alright, it was a quick one, but that's okay. I don't know if you guys have seen, I want to show you this guy. Come here, Goob. Come here, bud. Right here we have got, this is Goober Gooberson the first. Come here, Goob. Come here, buddy. Hi. Hi. He's a pretty boy. Aren't ya? You're a pretty boy, aren't ya? Hi. Hi, Goobies. I'm trying to get them to see you. Come over here. Come here. Come here. Hi. Hi, Goobies. The angle's not good. But yeah, he's a little Rottweiler cross. He's a pretty boy. You'll see him when he goes out the door here. Hi, Goobs. Hi. And for being 6 months old, you should see the paws on this monster. He's gonna be a big boy. Hi, buddy. Hi. It is not dinner time yet, so don't worry. You're fine. He's a lovable guy. He totally is. Totally is. This is probably, for being 6 months old, probably the best foster that we have had. Oh, there we go. And he wants to play. So what does he do when he wants to play? When I'm petting him, he rolls his head like, yeah, you can almost see it there. Hang on. God damn it. He rolls his head, opens his mouth, and wraps his mouth around my hand, but doesn't press down, right? You know that he's playing, right? He goes for the, there we go. Of course he can't say that. You know, I've got my forearm in his mouth kind of thing. He's just a playful little dude. He's a good dog. We've got him, so far we've got him trained that when we bring his food bowl, he goes straight into the kennel, right? No questions, no arguments. When he first got here, he was not like that. But we got him trained for that. We're getting him working on sitting. Yeah, what else? He knows his name. He knew his name right off the bat. Right, Goob? Right, Goob? Yeah, I could just say, hey, Goob, and he'll come booking across the house. Also not me playing WoW today because my brain's a piece of garbage. That's self-care. Alright, off you go. See if you guys can see him. Who's coughing? Go on. Were you choking on my hand? Alright, go on, you guys. Go. Go. See if we can see him here. You can see his ass anyway. Anyway, he's a pretty boy, that one. A pretty puppy. But yeah, he's a good dog. He's a really good dog. So I really hope that he goes to a good home because he is just like all of the lovable, that one. Anyway, enough of that. We were talking about Rule 0 and self-care and taking care of yourself and how important it is. Such as Poet, you know, brains being a piece of garbage, so playing Warcraft all day. Self-care, incredibly important. Taking care of you. Just be careful that it doesn't turn into self-coddling. And you're using that self-care as an excuse to not do the things that you need to do. Right? Let's talk about puppies instead. I mean, we could, but I'm not gonna. Self-coddling is not productive or helpful. No, it's not. Right? When you get to a point where all you're doing is immersing yourself in whatever it is, right? We'll use video games since Poet was just talking about them. When you are immersing yourself in that to the point of not doing anything, not going to the bathroom, not eating, not taking care of yourself, that's counterproductive. That's no longer self-care. That is now self-coddling, right? Because you're avoiding doing the things that you should be doing, such as eating or sleeping. Poet. Like sleeping, Poet. Sorry, I pronounced Chris wrong.
God damn it, Chris.
So I post as a certain project every while doesn't happen often, but once in a while. It's true. He absolutely does. Ella, what's happening? Also, hey, fuck you. I know. When my husband gets home from work, video games is all he does. But is it to the point where he's not doing anything else? And that was before I learned to term self-coddling. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. That is something that I only learned like a month ago from Alex. So, yeah, that's a thing that I try and keep an eye out for. Now, also, there is hyperfixation, hyperfocus when you get locked into a project. There is that. I understand that, right? Having your hyperfocus lock into something so much that you forget to, you know, again, do the bathroom, do the eating, do the self-care. But anyway, you guys get where I'm saying. We're going to go back to the care part. There are a lot of you that are doing it. There are a lot of you that I've seen, even in Discord, you change your name to Rule 0 or put it in your status or something like that. Taking care of yourself is so unbelievably important. I had a husband that only did video games and nothing else. Most of y'all know how that ended up. Yeah, I recall being there for the story. No, yeah, take it as self-care because he still makes sure we're both there. No, I get that. I totally get that. I was ready to do that. I still eat and stuff. Yeah, and that's good. Welcome back, Optic. Right? That's good. You know, I get it. And it's super fucking hard, especially for us, right? Because I'll use myself as an example, right? When I get locked into a music project, when my brain is locked in on that, the next thing you know, I've got 6 fucking albums planned. 2 of them, one released, another one ready to release, and another one I'm still working on and aiming to release maybe next month, maybe the month after, right? This is what happens when you get locked into a project. You know, hours go by and it feels like minutes. You don't even realize that it's fucking 11 o'clock at night, right? When you started at 3 in the afternoon. Always had issues with water. It has to have some kind of a flavor for me, right? Plain basic water for me is just like no. And I think that's a part of my hydrophobia, to be honest with you. There's a thin line between hyperfixation and self-coddling. Hyperfixation will even... Yes, it can, right? Described my night yesterday. Sound like me when I'm making cards? Yeah. You know, but again, there's that thin line. There's that fine line, right? And there have been times where Shoost has come in and like pulled me out of one, much to my chagrin. But yeah, it happens. Fine Rule 0, I stay off social media because yeah, Indie Katie, that's another example right there. Right? Something as simple as that. as just not scrolling on social media can be considered a self-care, right? Because if you end up with a feed where it's nothing but the events going on in the world, hi, Rainbow, what's up? You know, that shit is depressing as fuck, right? So stepping away from that for a little while and making sure that you have the mental fortitude to do the other stuff that you need to do. Realizing social anxiety is part of a symptom of my burnout. Yeah, social anxiety is a bitch that way. I understand it. I've got a pretty reasonable social anxiety. And no, but a symptom of my burnout? What's your burnout from? Because see, your social anxiety may be tied into that depending on what your burnout's from. Seems like 2 weeks go straight, right? I'm going to make sure it goes to bed. Make sure the hyperfixation doesn't take over completely and screw up the rest of his daily tasks. It's true. It's true. Hydrophobia equals rabies. I'm not sure how those two connected, but okay. I came to lurk. You know I love a lurker. It's all good. Hope you're doing all right, Rainbow. Hope you and the hubby are all right. Doing all the things in my marriage for 10 years. Yeah. No, I get that. Working on vinyl decals. Nice. Nice, nice. Being productive. Hey, using me as a body double? Knock yourself out. Have at it. Have at it. We're just, you know, I'm just attacking everybody by talking about self-care. Just finished the first round of Friends Merch. Awesome. That is excellent. I'm glad to hear it. Feel free to share some pics with us if you want. Hydrophobia is another name of acrophobia. Is symptom of rabies. It includes. Oh, I see. I see. Gotcha. Thank you, Jamie. Decal, not decal. Decal. Decal makes you sound like a deep shit. I'm self-caring. I'm doing the foods. Excellent. I didn't cook. Hubby did. Nice. Let's say it was rabies. They become hydrophobic reviews. Okay, I see. No, mine is because I almost drowned when I was 2. And that kind of stuck with me. And then on top of that, the sensory experience of getting into a shower is very hard to build the... yeah, it depends on the region. I saw a couple of videos on that, specifically talking about that word. But yeah, you know, like, that makes even things like showering difficult, right? And we had this discussion of EC last night, or this afternoon, I think. That's why I buy baby wipes, right? For those days that you want to, but you just can't. Brain is like, no, fucking no. I did drown when I was 7, brought back, so yeah, I have massive fear. Yeah, me too, right? I almost did when I was 2. I don't remember it, but I've been told the story enough times where I think it was at Sylvan Lake out here. And, you know, I go booking out into the water, and then there was a fucking hole that I didn't see, and bloop, down I went. For me, it's the dry skin after the shower. Make you feel in the lotion makes it. Yeah, a lot of the sensory. I don't know where to share it. Shameless biz promotion. And tag me. I had a similar issue as a kid. Yeah. And Poet, I get that. Right? I totally understand that. When I do have a shower, it is like blistering fucking hot. Here's Buffalo Lake. Fun staying off TikTok after 8 p.m. so I can go to bed on time. I listen to podcasts. Hey, that's cool. I listen to a lot of podcasts while I'm at work, actually. I've been listening to Katie Sackhoff's, who is Bo-Katan in The Mandalorian. She has a podcast, so I've been listening to that lately. The resistance on my skin put it. Yeah, and I totally feel that, because getting anything on my hands is just a big sensory no-no. right? That's I can't. I have a super hard time like touching my food, right? I eat chicken wings and pizza with a knife and fork, and a lot of people, yeah, assume the hot showers are supposedly a self-harm thing. Yes, they can be. I saw that that article. They can be. Run down my neck is the worst though. Oh yeah. Well, you remember when you said that? I was in the VC and you said that, and I was just cringing. Struggle to get in the shower, but then also have an issue getting out. Yeah, me too, but mine's more physical. Is stepping over the rim of the tub and then stepping over it again to get out. But no, I know what you're saying. When I'm in there, I don't want to get out after. Well, and that I don't know if that's connected to the change thing, right? Because you're changing your environment in going from dry to being soaking wet, right? And then changing from being soaking wet and warm to stepping out and being not soaking wet, having water dripping on you, and being cold. Oh, there's so many spoons in the shower. Yeah, right. And it is not, and people don't understand that a lot of times when you're talking about having the spoons for it, right? It is not just one simple task of get undressed, get a towel, get in the shower. That's not it at all, right? There are so many things that I have to do. So fucking many things, right? It is far more than that, right? Making sure that the temperature, yeah, Jamie, temperature changing. Big sensory. Stand-up showers, you don't have to worry about getting out. And I wish I had a stand-up shower, buddy. I told you that many times. I don't like being wet. I don't like being wet either. And not being, a lot of places to be wet. I haven't doing that. Can't do baths because of hydrophobic. That too, and the idea of just kind of sitting there in your own filth. Essentially, you're a human soup at that point. By that point, you have to shower afterwards to get it all off. Hair stays wet all day, even when I blow dry. Chaos was talking about that the other day, having it in a bun and having like the outside super dry and the inside like still soaking wet hours later. Yeah, and numb. Just asked Pocket. Moist is an evil word. Moist. That's too damn funny. And even more being warm. Yeah, the I can't find the channel. It is the Shameless promo. I think it is down in the gallery, if I'm not mistaken. Checking. Hey, there he is. Hey, hubby, what's going on? Thinking just before going to bed and get warm under the covers. That's a good idea. Is there a channel to promote ourselves? Yes, the same one that we were telling Rainbow to go check it out. Was Shameless Biz promo. I'm allowed to chat, but not view the stream. What? Dude, your Twitch is fuckered. It's funny, too, because after you were talking about last time how, like, you were following and then unfollowing and then couldn't see anything, I checked in the dashboard on our end. You are not restricted or banned or anything like that. Judas, hello, welcome aboard. In between it's moist. But yeah, we checked on the dashboard. You are not on there in a negative capacity in any way. So I don't know what the hell. I still can't hit the follow button. Dude, you're gonna have to take that up with Twitch. I don't know what the hell. Like, you are not restricted to us in any way, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. Heard doctors say that cold cheese make you fall asleep faster. Bullshit book. I hear that as well. It works for my wife. My wife wants to sleep in the cold, right? It's got to be super good. She's got a fan going and the whole nine. And I just, no, I can't do it. In between wet and dry. It's that middle point. The middle moist. I can't be warm in bed. I sweat too much. That's fair. I find there are some days that I wake up like, well, hi, anyway, how you been? I've been all right. I've been up and down. Currently, I am buried in a lot of music. I just finished releasing the album that you're listening to right now. I just put that up for free for everybody. I'm going to put another one up for free for everybody. It's melodic dubstep. We were listening to a little bit of it earlier. Kind of a chillish vibes kind of thing. And then I've got my hardstyle album coming up after that. Cold room, hot bed, only thing I don't leave bed. There's that. Turn my AC in the winter. Fucking hamster nest for my blankets. Yeah, my wife does the same thing. I like the air outside my blankets. Cold and warm, however, husband is always hot, so ugh. Jersey t-shirt jersey sheets? Jersey sheets. I'm not familiar with those. That's got to be a Texas thing. I don't know. I've never heard of jersey sheets. I'm gonna plug that in. Jersey cotton. Oh, okay. I get it. Made out of t-shirt. Okay, I actually pictured jerseys in my head, right? Like the jerseys I have. Jersey cotton. I gotcha. Even the fitted ones tangle my legs. Oh my. Yeah, that's her name in the server as far as I know. Chisholm take a wheel. Maybe a little. Already on. Yeah, Shoost is always on it. Thank you, Desi. One hydrate coming up. And the posture, oh god. I'm gonna like crack so much. Alright. Anywho, as we slowly slide away from the point, self-care, that's what the point was. Every one of you, I want you all to take care of my friend. That's you. Take care of you. Do what you need to do. If it's taking a day off and fucking laying in bed, right? If the best you can do one day is just to get up and get out of bed, good enough. Yeah, we all need the water check. Yep. Working on it. I know. But yeah, taking care of you is incredibly important. I hate hearing bad things come from any of you, be it bad shit happening in your life or just not properly taking care of yourself. I hate hearing that. So make sure that you guys are taking care of my friends, because I don't like when bad things happen to them. Tism's been driving a lot recently. I have it pointed out a lot, but again, I'm late diagnosed, so a lot of times it's just shit that I've done my whole life and didn't know. Caden told me your news. Congrats. Thank you very much. That was actually the first thing we talked about today, was the fact that, yeah, now I'm part of the YouTube partner program, and we were talking about, because I set the memberships up and how I set them to try and be exactly the same as Patreon and the Fourth Wall membership. But it's just, it's one more thing that I have to remember, right? But yeah, it's a lot of, of course, YouTube sends you a lot of videos afterwards, right? You know, this is what you can do for this. This is how you can do this and grow your audience and blah, blah, blah. What is YouTube partner? That means that now I can get paid from views on videos. Hey, I can set up the memberships where people can not just subscribe, but literally subscribe monthly wise. People can do super chats in the chat and do donations that way, or super thanks afterwards, right? Where they do a donation on the video. Stuff like that. Essentially, I am now allowed to be paid by YouTube. That was a very fucking daunting task, let me tell you. Let me goddamn tell you. Cajun can tell you how hard that is, right? 3,000 watch hours was the big hurdle. The giant hurdle. And the fact that I put out that I put out the Darth Vader and Optimus Prime Sound of Silence, and that hit and blew the fuck up. That's what put me over, was the watch time on that, right? I didn't expect that, but I was watching it and just going like, holy shit, this is happening. We were sleeping, I made Cajun go to sleep. Just heard the same TikTok for 10 minutes. Really? I've done that before, actually. Fallen asleep watching one, and I get up. I wake up the next day, and it's still fucking playing, and my phone's almost dead. I'm off to go. Bedtime routine. Thanks for the music. Always. Always, always. I think I heard other creators talk about the stress stuff. I mean, it can be. If you make... It's just... Okay, on the same vein as Twitch, and this actually kind of plays into the self-care topic that we were talking about, okay? So thanks for bringing that up, Story. I appreciate that. I think I heard of other creators talk about the stress of that. Yes, it absolutely can be. In the same way that Twitch can be a stress. In the same way that YouTube and Instagram and TikTok and all of those can be a stress, right? The content creator syndrome, right? There are so many that I have heard of, like, and big names too, that they put out a video every fucking day for years and years and end up burning themselves out so badly that either they have to take an extended break or they quit, right? So yes, you're right. It can be a stress. And I try to be very careful not to fall into that trap. Now, thankfully, I have got some people at my back that help me and keep me from doing that. Again, shout out Schuster McGee, right? He helps me immensely with that. Chris is another one that helps me with that, honestly. Rakita Law, I'm not familiar. But yeah, you're right. It can be a stress if you make it a stress, right? That's the thing. If you are so, like, and I actually kind of did that for maybe the first 2 years on TikTok. Very adamant and make sure you take time, not just focus on the work. It's true. It is true. He absolutely does. But I mean, for the first maybe 2 years that I was on TikTok, I think that I kind of fell into that a bit, right? Wanting to always make sure that there was something out just about every day. At least one every day. Sometimes 3, sometimes 5, right? And some old school YouTubers are retiring for that reason. Exactly, right? Because, again, they put up something every fucking day, right? And some of them have, like, editing teams that put it out every fucking day. Linus Tech Tips is an example, right? Ignoring the controversy shit with him. But he and his team would put out a video every goddamn day. And it got to the point where they couldn't anymore because it was unreasonable for the level of editing that was to be done. The amount of work that the people editing that's where kind of a bit of the controversy comes in. But they were doing so fucking much work. They just couldn't keep up, right? And he put out a video every day for like 10 years. Every day. Yeah, no shit, you're gonna get burnt. I couldn't do that. You're right, that is a lot of stress. Now I have tried to be a lot more gentle with myself. Again, thank you to a lot, and not just you. Thank you to a lot of the people, especially the staff and whatnot in the Discord, making sure that I am not taking it so seriously, right? You may have noticed in the last year, especially ever since this chronic pain has become, get a cookie everybody, cookies for all. But ever since the pain has become such a large factor, me doing a video every day is not realistic. It's not reasonable. And I have accepted that. I am okay with that. I will put one out when I can, when I feel like it, and when I am in the mindset and can physically do it. Turn around, it's unsustainable. Yeah, Indy, you're right. Right. Another one that I can point out, actually, on kind of the flip side of that, is Philip DeFranco. I love Philip DeFranco. I've been watching him for 12 years, it's got to be, easily, right? And for a while, he was putting a video every weekday, kind of thing. And he got to the point where he has an editing team that helps him out with that. But that being said, there are many times where there will be, we'll say a holiday, for example, and something big comes up and he has to do a video. He makes sure that they have the day off, and he will fucking do it himself, right? But he's also one who promotes self-care, being healthy, taking the time you need, stuff like that. So it can be done. It absolutely can be done. Gotta go eat dinner. Have a good. All right, man. We'll talk to you in a bit. I even get that your stream schedule into concrete. I'm glad. Exactly, right? Yes, I do have a schedule, but the caveat with that is when I finally did manage to, don't be stupid, I love that phrase. When I did manage to come back and get back to the schedule, right? The caveat is provided I am physically able. If I am having a day where I am in so much pain that I can't get out of bed, there is no stream, period. Right? And I have come to accept that. That one's a hard fucking truth. A hard hurdle to overcome. But what's up, you beautiful bastard? Yeah. And let's just jump into it. Puzzle video is impossible. Actually, I saw that. You came up on my For You feed a couple times. But, you know, yeah, we would all rather take care of yourself. Just as I would with you guys, right? Absolutely. But again, that was a hard truth for me to accept. That there are some days that you just cannot do it. And you know what? I have to be okay with that. Emotionally exhausted because of my job. I should make some, honestly. I'm trying to be more active on everything. Which is great, but again, don't burn yourself out in the process. Right? Just like Storymate said, it can be a big stress. Yes, it absolutely can. If you allow it to be. Right? And again, this is where I say, for me personally, this is where I try so hard not to stress myself out over it. If I don't have the energy to do a video, if I don't have the energy to stream, I can't, I have to accept it, and I won't, right? And that's just that. Does the algorithm hate me because of it? Yeah, probably. Do I honestly, at the end of the day, give a shit? No, I can't say that I do. Honestly. Right? Those of you that are there and want to be there for me, be there with me, support me, hang out with me, whatever, you'll be there at the end of the day, right? I have come to acknowledge and accept that as well. So I have to be gentle on myself about it, which is the same thing that I am asking of you, is to be gentle with yourself when you're getting to that point. And self-care. When you recognize that you're at that point where you just haven't got the energy, then fucking stop. Recharge the battery. Self-care. Take care of yourself. Do what you need to do. That's it. When it comes down to it, it's really that simple. I know there are some circumstances and situations that make it a lot more difficult to do that. But I mean, you know, you got to find the time. You got to find a way to do it, to take care of yourself. Because it is so goddamn important. And not only that, I know, and I do know this, that many of you, I'm not going to point fingers, have not heard that enough in your life. Is that it's, again, okay to not be okay. It's okay to ask for help. It is okay to stop. It is okay to rest. It is okay to take care of yourself. I feel like that's a high note. Un momento, por favor. Clickety click, barb a trick. I kind of feel like I want to go out on that note. So that's what we're going to do, because speaking of food, I have some good news. Hit me with the good news. Indy, I'll point the finger at myself. Yeah, you will. Taking care of family while struggling is a nice situation to be in. No, it's not. I got the referral to the nerve doctors. Nice! That's what I'm waiting for right now. Is a goddamn referral to... Or I'm waiting for a call from a neurologist in Calgary. So, but that's fantastic news. That is fucking awesome possum right there. Anyway, I'm going to go out on that note. Make sure you take care of yourself. Thank you all again for being here, be it on Twitch, be it on YouTube, be it on the YouTube Shorts, which is now where I'm going to be streaming. That's my new streaming strategy right now. Into tests, check peripheral nerve system. Nice. Mardi Gras king cake. Nice. All right. I'm out of here. I have to go cook food for the family. So, I want you to take care of yourself. I love you guys. Drink your water. Take your meds. Be kind to yourself. We're going to go say hi to our good friend Chaotic Neutral Goblin over on Twitch. Those of you on YouTube, thanks for being here. I'm going to pop off. That sounds so dirty. Anyway, I love all of you. I will see you in the Discord. Drink your water, take your meds, and be kind to yourself. I will see you all again on Wednesday, I hope. After Rotoads throws 5 subs. Look at you, Toads, on the way out the door. What a fucking guy. What a guy. Throwing subs on the way out the door. My, oh my. Alright, anyway, we're gonna, as soon as this pop-up goes away here. There we go. Alright. Oh, it's not letting me because the pop-up's there. Oh, stop it, Sabine. Anyway, we're gonna go say hi to Chaotic Neutral Goblin. She is fantastic. Get in there. She is just chatting right now. Big mental health advocate. Let's go share some love. Blow up her chat. Again, I will see you guys on Wednesday. And so will Sabine. You're a pain in my butt. Yeah, you are.
Kind of giving this gentle reminder that I am choosing kindness. Oh, I do. Oh my god, I choose to be so kind.